As we rapidly approach the end of the year, we find ourselves in the lucky position of seeing a flurry of exciting looking adventure games being released. So in this video, I'm going to take you through 6 potential Christmas crackers that I think you should check out as we head into the holiday season. I'll just show myself out, shall I? We start the month off right here with something that isn't Christmas themed at all, but a horror adventure game called A Winter Haunting. This point-and-click adventure is brought to us by AB, and we take on the character of Evelyn Sterling, a young graduate who takes on a temp job taking care of an old mansion. That all sounds fine until she comes face to face with a tale surrounding a disturbed spirit and supernatural forces. The puzzles in this appear to mostly be escape room style, and choices do affect the story and the game's ending, so you'll need to make sure you make decisions wisely. A Winter Haunting comes to PC and Mac on the 3rd of December. From horror to something that will certainly scratch that cozy game itch next, with myth-wrecked Ambrosia Island from Polygon Treehouse, who you'll probably recognise as being the brains behind the award-winning and BAFTA-nominated adventure game Rookie. The best way I can describe this one is think A Short Hike meets Greek mythology. You play as Alex, a backpacker who ends up shipwrecked on a long-lost island, but this island is inhabited by the Greek gods. The problem is they seem to have lost their memories and need your help to piece them back together. Ambrosia Island is full of mementos and artifacts that will help restore the gods' memories, and you'll have to find them. If all goes to plan, maybe you will even be able to find your way back home, but not before uncovering mysteries through puzzle solving and investigation. This one is said to be an adventure game for all gamers, so it looks set to be a nice relaxing experience with a slight challenge thrown in. Myth-wrecked Ambrosia Island comes to PC, Xbox and Nintendo Switch on the 5th of December. We stick with the relaxing cozy vibe for this next one too. This is Cave Hikers by Studio Spectre and Porcupine Parkour. Now, I played the demo for this game a few months back and absolutely loved it, as did my daughter. It's a comedic mockumentary very much in the style of a David Attenborough nature documentary, and the narration even sounds very reminiscent of his voice too. The game revolves around creatures who live in a cavernous world and decide to head off on an adventure to find the mystical cave with an infinite ceiling. There's a nice variety of puzzles here, including hidden object style, recipe-based ingredient puzzles, and others that involve a fair bit of trial and error, so there's a real mix for everybody. Personally, I think this one would be perfect for those chilled family days over the Christmas break. Cave Hikers comes to PC on the 6th of December. Now for me, nothing says Christmas quite like the Indiana Jones movies. I have many fond memories of watching the Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom and The Last Crusade during the school holidays when I was a kid. And this December, Indy will be returning in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, a brand new action-adventure game by Machine Games and Bethesda. You will of course play as Indiana Jones, but this time it's in first person, so you'll be looking at everything minus the cutscenes from Indy's point of view. And best of all, you get to use Indy's iconic whip to fight off enemies in combat, unless you prefer a more stealthy approach. Now this one is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and Last Crusade, 1937 to be precise, as you try to uncover the mysteries of the ancient power of the Great Circle. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle comes to PC and Xbox on the 9th of December, but sadly PS5 players will have to wait until spring of 2025 if they want to play this one. If you're a fan of the Ace Attorney games, then this one is most certainly for you. It's called Paper Perjury and it's made by Paper Cat Games. As you'd expect from an Ace Attorney inspired game, the plot revolves around crime, and it's even broken up into 5 different but interconnected cases. You play as Justina Smith, who recently started a job as a clerk at her city's police department. Of course, rather than sticking to typical clerk duties, it won't be long before you're investigating crime scenes and working with detectives to look for key pieces of evidence. What begins as a simple case of robbery quickly leads Justina down a rabbit hole of lies, conspiracy and murder that will change her life forever. Paper Perjury comes to PC and Linux on the 9th of December. So there you have it, an absolute stocking full of goodies to enjoy over this Christmas period. Don't forget to leave me a comment below letting me know which of these you think you'll be picking up and playing for yourselves. I'm going to leave 2 little things that you can click on the screen right now so you can check out some of the Let's Play things that I've got going on at the moment, and I'll see you next time.